Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radha. Jaya Jagannatha Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Mai. Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Gurudev. Jai Om Vishnupat Paramhamsa Parivrajakacharya Ashtotar Shri Srimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parvirajkacharya Ashtotar Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki नामाचार्य श्रीला हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा मैया की यमुना मैया की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Please. Hare Krishna. So, it's our fortune we have HG MuraliGopinath Prabhu today with us, my guide, master, mentor, and everything. And today, one Prabhuji, we have done better. We have had more audience, but unfortunately, we are very few, but we'll still make the best use. And today we plan for Hare Krishna by 28. So Prabhuji will give us some inspiration to this talk. So let us make the best use of it. And we also have a Q&A for that. So we can all ask them. So it's very inspiring to see Srinivas Sati Prabhu. English was okay for everyone, right? Everyone is good. So, in fact, I can say from my heart, just by seeing Srinivas Sati Prabhu, I get inspired a lot. So, his sincerity in his devotion, the way he conducts programs, he's conducting Rath Yatra, he's conducting Nagar Sankirtans and online courses he's doing Bhagavad Gita. So it's not easy for a Grihastha. A Grihastha balancing his spiritual life and is a perfect example, I can say. So Prabhuji is balancing in such a wonderful way. So yeah, coming back to today's topic. So how many of you feel that in Grihastha Ashram, just let us touch some topics of Grihastha Ashram. Sometimes we might have some doubts or some kind of ideas of about Grihastha Ashram. So, can we do birthday parties, and any other parties at home? So many people will be having just a fanatic idea that no birthdays, or I'm just trying to explain it in a deeper sense. Birthdays, or any function at home. For example, any more functions can someone say? Yeah, yes. What else we can do at home? What other functions we do at home normally in general? Naming ceremony. Naming ceremony. Okay, these are all samskaras. Other than samskaras. Get together. Sometimes we want to meet together. Okay. What else? Anyone else? Marriage day. Yeah, anniversary, marriage anniversary. Prabhuji said. Yeah.
Going to somebody else's marriage.
Going to somebody else's marriage. Okay. Yeah. That also. Yeah, I will speak about that. And what else? Prabhuji, anything? Mataji? Kitty parties. Okay. Yes. What else? Prabhuji, anything you feel that, on a regular basis, some kind of get together happens due to that event in someone's house? Or as a devotee, we also would like to do, but we are confused. Can we do this? You have such things? Weekend programs. These are devotional. But you, sari ceremony. And anything else? Pitru Tarpan. Those are all different. Yeah.
Demigod worship.
Demigod worship. Okay. Demigod worship. Okay. We will come to that point also. Okay. Now, the essence is whatever we are doing, any program at home, if Krishna Katha, Krishna Kirtan is the center, then that is okay. Even though we are doing a so-called Krishna conscious activity, but whole idea is just some sense gratification, or there is no Krishna there. Basically, we all meet, but we only eat and just disperse and just do Gramya Katha. That is um, material discussion. So, will that be spiritual gathering? No. Even though it looks like. So, in Krishna consciousness is a deep subject matter. It is very subtle, సూక్ష్మమైనది. మనము ఎక్స్టర్నల్ గా భౌతికంగా ఆలోచించేది కృష్ణ కాన్షియస్ కాదు. అది చిన్న ఆలోచన ద్వారా మెటీరియల్ ని స్పిరిచువల్ చేయగలదు, స్పిరిచువల్ ని మెటీరియల్ కూడా చేయగలదు మన కాన్షియస్నెస్ అనేది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, మనము ఇప్పుడు ఎవ్రీడే సారీ సో ఎవ్రీడే నౌ హూ ఇస్ డూయింగ్ జాబ్ హియర్? You are doing job, you are studying, you are also studying. So do you think it is spiritual activity? No, it is material. Can we make it spiritual?
Yeah.
How? Yeah, that is there, but how can you say that? Yes, wonderful. Yes.
Participating in the weekend program.
Yes. Yes. And Prabhuji, you would like to say something? How can you make your job a spiritual activity?
Whatever we are doing in that moment, we will think about business.
Yes, that is wonderful. This is also a wonderful answer. As for the pleasure of Krishna. So whatever we are doing in life, if we have this one thing, that is, I'm doing for the pleasure of Krishna, then whole thing becomes spiritualized. Even though it looks like outwardly it looks like material thing, but having this consciousness in our heart that I'm doing this for the pleasure of Krishna and for the pleasure of my Guru. When we have this consciousness, even the so-called material things will become spiritualized. So this thing we always should remember. Yes, in the beginning, many times we go by external things. But we should always remember that, Krishna consciousness is not bhautikamaindi kaadu. It is not something, outwardly thing. It is our heart. It should come from our heart. Once I was hearing, it should, every aspect of Krishna consciousness, we should have some focus. For example, what are the activities? What are the programs in Krishna consciousness? Chanting is one. Hearing is one. What else, Prabhuji? Yours? Book reading. Anything else? Deity worship. And what is happening now? Class is happening. So basically hearing, this is also. So any activity that we do in Krishna consciousness, it should have a focus. So once one of the devotee, he asked one of the sannyasi, what is the success of your spiritual life? How you are able to succeed in the spiritual life. So that sannyasi said, simple answer, focus in whatever I am doing in Krishna consciousness. So for example, we come to the program. So when you are even offering obeisances to Gaurnita there, so it should have focus. And when we are sitting and chanting, it should have focus. It's not that I am sitting and chanting because everyone is looking at me. Because of that, I have to chant. So naturally, these things will come in our heart, but we have to immediately tell our mind, no, 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 no. This is not what what is expected. What is expected? I'm calling Krishna, and Krishna is coming here. So this is personal thing happening here between me and Krishna. Krishna is coming. So let me chant in the mood. What is the mood Srila Prabhupada says in which we have to chant? What is the mood Srila Prabhupada says? Simple word, line, one line. As we are all beginners, we are chanting. What should be our consciousness and what should be our prayer to Krishna when we are chanting? Two things we should remember when we are chanting every day. Now we started chanting just beginning. So two things we should remember. One is whatever we are chanting, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. That means Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So every word we should try to hear. This is first thing we should remember. Remaining things, so many times we think that I have to remember past times. Those are all very advanced stage. So in our stage, starting we have to do is we have to hear whatever we are chanting. Okay. Second thing, we should pray one prayer. What is that prayer? Oh Krishna, oh the Radharani, please engage me in your seva. So while chanting, we should remember this. So our focus should be when we are chanting these two things. That Krishna, I'm your servant. Please engage me in your service. And second thing, whatever we are chanting, we should try to focus. It's not that easy to completely hear 16 rounds or whatever rounds you are chanting, 1 or 2 rounds or 4 or 8. It may not be possible, but Krishna, what he sees our efforts. Even though we may not succeed sometimes in some things, whatever we are doing in Krishna consciousness. Now, Prabhuji has planned today, Srinivasati Prabhu. What is the plan? Nagar Sankirtan. Could we do that today due to rain? Unable to do. But Krishna is pleased or not? He is very much pleased. Why? Because he has seen the efforts. He has seen the efforts. He doesn't see the results. Krishna is not like our school grading system. Krishna will just see the intention of a devotee. So that is very important in Krishna consciousness. So coming back to the focus. Now, whatever we are hearing. So why we should hear when we are hearing lectures? Many times, one problem is why we hear is we want to get some information, fill up our minds with some information. That will be the intention. So, what should be the real intention when we are hearing? This should be our only intention. What is that when we are hearing? Our intention should be to develop faith in scriptures or faith in Krishna consciousness. So that should be there when we are hearing. Our mood should not be that in a challenging mood or trying to, now I'll show him what knowledge I have. So it should not be the mood. Then we will not get any benefit out of it. So that focus should be there. So this intention with that focus when we hear, the complete benefit will come to the hearer. They will have that benefit. So what other aspect of Krishna consciousness we thought in focusing? Hearing, chanting without reading. Reading also, the focus should be that I should develop faith in scriptures. It's not that I read this, I will put it in my brain, I will develop lot of information, and I will tell to others, and everyone will think that I have not lot of knowledge. Then, how much ever you may read, how many years you may read, if this intention is not clear in reading, then one day will come wherein you will be bewildered because you are not improving the faith in scriptures. Somebody questions something which you do not know, then whole faith will go away. Wow, Krishna consciousness, that means it's not working because your your intention was not good. Your intention was not in developing the faith in scriptures. When that intention is there, then you will develop the faith. Even if somebody says, then immediately you will Immediately Krishna will give as a Chaitya Guru, he will give you the answer. No, this is the answer. So that's why this sincerity should be there. So with that focus, we have to hear, read, and what else? Mangalarti we are attending. We are attending Nagar Sankirtan. Now very soon we are having what? Day after tomorrow, Rath Yatra. All of us should have that focus in what we are doing. When we are going on the roads, we should try to chant holy name in such a way that it will benefit others also. Srila Prabhupada says, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also says, when we are chanting this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, do you think that it is benefiting only us when we are chanting on the roads? It's going to benefit even the trees that are there, not only human beings, even the trees, even the ants or insects that are on the roads, which we cannot see also. When they hear this, we are doing such a great service to other fellow human beings, not only human beings, living beings. So this should be our focus. That and while chanting, we should when we are chanting, when we are loudly doing sankirtan, we should raise our hands and we should, in a prayerful mode, it is said, we should chant this Maha Mantra. And when the singer is singing, what should we do? We should hear attentively. That they are chanting. We should hear that mantra. We should chant. And whatever services, we all will be doing some services. We all should do with one intention, that I should, with this service, I should be very grateful. Krishna has given me this seva. And with this seva, I should be able to please Srila Prabhupada and Krishna. This should be our intention. Just see, when devotees have this kind of very nice consciousness, then that satsanga becomes very beautiful, very beautiful. Nobody is competing there, that I want to show that I am better. So this competition mentality is not there. And when one devotee is there, we praise that devotee. We are not taking praises. So we are humble. So these are all divine qualities we should try to develop in us. And some divine qualities, can someone say here? What should? Humility, one divine quality. Tolerance, such a amazing quality, tolerance. And forgiveness. This is such a beautiful thing. Forgiveness is glorified in scriptures throughout. If you see in Chaitanya Leela also. And fearlessness in preaching Krishna consciousness. Yes. Now we go on roads. Sometimes as a beginners we will have some fear. Oh, what if my friend sees me doing Nagar Sankirtan? What they will think? Nobody will think anything. When we are very sincerely doing Krishna consciousness, after some point of time, they start appreciating. So fearlessness. What else? Divine qualities that are expected, that are glorified in Bhagavatam or in Vaishnava scriptures.
Compassion.
Compassion, yes. Prabhuji's compassion is this program. He's having that quality, so he's giving to everyone. Yes, what else? Being enthusiastic in Krishna consciousness. So these are all divine qualities. So when we start growing in Krishna consciousness, when we are passing year by years, so we should start focusing on these qualities also. How humble I am. At least first we should, what is the opposite to being humble?
Right.
Proud. We are very proud. So we just try to be very arrogant. So at least we should come out of it first. So we are in negative axis now. This is origin. This is positive axis. So from here, instead of jumping directly, at least come to the origin. Okay. We should be first. What should be? We should be at least prideless, or we should not shout at others. Then we can develop the further qualities. What else? The other divine qualities.
Seeing everyone equally.
Seeing everyone equally. Samadarshi. So these all things will come, but in the beginning we all should be focused, everything. And these qualities we should always try to every now and then, that focus. I might try, and especially one very amazing quality is patience and forgiveness, all these things. And also I just missed that when Prabhuji said. So these are the amazing qualities we should try to develop in course of our Krishna consciousness. Then this will become a very beautiful, not only as a satsanga, even as an individual. When others look at us with these qualities, We need not preach anything. Just we live with these qualities, the other person will be inspired. Be rest assured. We have these qualities. The person gets, see, we need not speak much also. The person just sees the behavior of this person, they feel very inspired. Okay, just with this behavior. So this just what I wanted. And coming back to the first topic, what we discussed. So all this sometimes we will be thinking now, our daughter or son, a dhoti function is there. Can we do Prabhu? Is that allowed? Oh, in Krishna consciousness, Janmashtami, Rath Yatra, other things not needed. Is that true? Not necessarily. So when we are doing this function, we should spiritualize this. We should call devotees. We should, make nice prasadam. Whoever we are inviting, relatives, feed them prasadam. Do nice kirtan. They will also participate. So in this way, every function in our house we can spiritualize. So sometimes, now some of the family members are devotees, some of them may not be devotees. So they want to do New Year function. This is one more thing. Many devotees ask at the time of New Year, can we do New Year function? In our home, somehow family members are asking. So sometimes that's why what we do even satsang till 11 like that, at least engage them in kirtan instead of they going out and unnecessarily wasting time in some other nonsensical things. They can sit and do kirtan and happily they can offer the cake and at least spiritualize that thing. So this is what, and coming back to spiritualizing everything. So as I said, what is very important? Consciousness and intention in what we are doing. This is very important in Krishna consciousness. The consciousness will turn spiritual thing into material thing. How spiritual thing into material thing? Many examples are there. Now we are doing a spiritual program. Now I am giving a class. So my intention is now everybody should appreciate me. After the class, they should clap, they should praise me. So this is not what is expected from a spiritual program. So in such case, can I get that benefit, or am I doing a spiritual thing? No, I'm turning this into a material thing slowly. Then, as I said, seemingly your jobs, your studies, they look like a material thing. But when your consciousness is directed towards pleasing Krishna, it is spiritualized. Every activity in our day-to-day life. So this is just what I wanted to speak, Prabhuji. Should we discuss one pastime of Jagannath? So Jagannath Rath Yatra is coming. Which part we should? Whatever you think. I don't know. It's a huge thing. Rath Yatra. So when Rath Yatra was there, every year from Bengal, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed in so much of time in which place? Puri. More than Vrindavan or any places, even Navadvip also. He stayed in Puri. How many years, Prabhu? You remember? Many years, basically. You remember, Mataji?
I remember 18 years.
18 years something. Yes. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu even left this world in Jagannath Puri only. So Vrindavan, he didn't stay much. So Puri is such a place. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where he used to stay in Puri, what is that place called as? Gambira. So the main gate is there. How many of you went to Jagannath Puri? You all should go, Prabhu. Okay? One day we all will go. Srinivasati Prabhu will take all of you. A small yatra. So in front of the temple, there is a small lane. If you go straight on the left side, we will find Gambira. Now there are so many buildings, but in those days, there used to be very small huts, such kind of things.
18 years.
18 years, right? Yeah. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he used to stay in that Gambira. And every year, the devotees from Bengal, they used to all the way come to Orissa, traveling days together. They used to travel in bullock carts, walking, and then stop in the night and take rest again early morning, fresh up, and then again start walking. In this way, they used to travel many days from Bengal, from Navadvip till Jagannath Puri, Orissa. So from there till here, they used to walk and come every year. How many months they used to stay? 4 months they used to stay here. And they used to attend Rath Yatra along with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So those days, it was very simple life, People, they used to, even nowadays, everything became very clumsy, even um, farming also. But those days, farmers, they used to just put when yield used to come, they used to preserve it and sell something and, preserve something. Simple living and high thinking, Srila Prabhupada said. And they used to remaining time spend in Krishna consciousness. So in this way, 4 months they used to spend with Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu exclusively in Jagannath Puri Dham. So when these devotees used to come, one day when these devotees came from Bengal to Puri, they were so advanced devotees. When Prataparudra king from his palace, he saw these devotees there. He saw their bodies were very effulgent, these devotees. Prataparudra, he immediately called his men. He asked, "What are these people? They are so effulgent. They look so amazing. Who are these people?" He asked. Then the devotees, they told, "These are the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu." Then he thought, "My Lord, they're such advanced people. Just by looking at them, we can understand." So, in this way, when they used to come, they used to stay. When they used to leave after 4 months, such kind of viraha bhav, it is said. The whole Krishna consciousness, this is the, what is that, meeting and then viraha. Vipralamba bhav, yes. So, when devotees used to leave, they used to cry like anything. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to hug each and every devotee while giving them send off. And then again they used to go back, and every year they used to come like this for Rath Yatra. So, Rath Yatra, when this used to happen, one or two pastimes we'll just try to share and then try to understand some lessons from it. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, uh, any pastime you would like to say, Prabhu, which inspires everyone? We'll speak of. Mataji? I didn't.
Veda Kirtan.
What is it?
Kirtan moreover.
Yes. Different groups, 7 groups, you're saying. Yes. I don't remember the names, Mataji, of the Kirtaniyas. Is it okay? But I know that. So when Chaitanya, when this Rath Yatra used to happen, even yesterday it happened in Puri. You have seen that video? Such a gorgeous Ratha it is. So in those days also, uh, uh, it used to be very huge, very beautiful Ratha. So sometimes people used to come and just fall under the Ratha because this is Jagannath's cart. If I die under this Ratha, I'll get the destination, the supreme destination. So, one such devotee, who is the devotee who also thought, let me give up my body, or Goswamis, Sanatan Goswami. So, he just thought, let me give up this body, this is useless. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he understood his mind. He said, Sanatan, do you think this body is yours? This body is mine. I have given you. That means Lord has given us this body. We have to maintain it properly. We should not misuse this body. So this body is meant. For example, we are getting married. We should use certain things in progeny, getting children, and certain hands are there. For Krishna conscious way we have to use. Mouth is there. Speak about Krishna. So we have to, and also don't, uh, you know, um, not only misuse, but don't torture this body also. Use it in a very intelligent way so that, it runs for a long time and in a Krishna conscious way. So basically, Lord said, do you think this body belongs to you? And he says, how wrong is this giving up body? I, I have given you, for example, Lord gives, for example, we are born. Every person, when they come up into this world, every person will be given certain lifetime. So before that, we don't have right to destroy this body. Till the Lord decides that it should be destroyed, we do not have any right. We have to live by it. That is our karma, even if we are suffering. So we never have. So this one pastime, and after that, as Mataji said, Bedi Kirtan, here, when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that used to be so enthusiastic, devotees participation used to be just, we should try to understand. We can't, I don't know whether we can experience it, but when devotees used to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it used to be such a enthusiastic participation by everyone. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there, just like it is also compared with Ras Leela. Why I'll tell you why it is compared like that. This, as Mataji said, there used to be 7 Kirtan parties. There one Kirtan party is there. Here one Kirtan party. Yesterday, how many of you participated in Abbott's Temple? This thing you have seen, right? Here Radhesham Prabhu is singing. There one more devotee is singing, and youth forum they are singing in front. So they have different. But during Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time, when these kirtans used to happen, 7, and each like Swarup Damodar used to be there. He is such a nice singer in one of the party, kirtan party. Like in Chaitanya Charitamrita, a lot of details are there. Who was the singer? Who is the dancer? It's not that I dance something like break dance and go. They used to dance in certain way that we say, for example, Prabhupada step. Like this we put leg, like this we put when we are doing a Mangalarti. So everything in detail is explained in Krishna consciousness. So like that, who are the dancers in Kirtan? That is also decided. In this group, these are the dancers. These are no Mudanga players. These are Kartal players. These are singers. So like that, 7 groups are there. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, now for example, in this group, Swarup Damodar is there, and he's there only in this group. He's not there in another group. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there in all the groups. And why this is compared to Ras Leela also? If you see in Ras Leela, every gopi, they are thinking Krishna is with me only. And in fact, Krishna is with everyone. He's dancing with everyone. And everyone is thinking he is with me only. And in the same way, here also, in this Kirtan party, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he expanded into 7 forms. And he's dancing in every Kirtan party. And Lord Jagannath is looking at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu like this. Oh, he's dancing here, he's there. So Jagannath, say, what is that? He's Jagannath. He's also, both are the same. What is that line you remember? Jagannath is, it is said. He's Jagannath. He's son of Sachimata, and he's also Jagannath in Jagannath Puri. That lining, anyone remembers? Please let me know. Such a beautiful song it is. So it is explained. Lord is dancing in front of him in the mood of a devotee. So the difference is the mood of a devotee with the complexion of Radharani. He is experiencing that bhava in this Rath Yatra. So, yes, this is something what I remember about this pastime. And there are several pastimes which are most inspiring. And when Lord, this King Prataprudra comes with the golden broom to, sweep. Day after tomorrow, we are also having golden broom, right? True, but it is not golden; it is colored. Is there? So king used to come, he used to sweep. That means what it is showing there, king is sweeping the Lord's path. Means it is said that in front of the Lord, even though how big we may be, how rich we may be, how great, how powerful in this society, we are servants of the Lord. When we are in front of the Lord, we are His servants. We should not have that intention. So when we are also doing Rath Yatra, we should have that mood. We are the servants of the Lord. So uh, Lord, Lord, he had lot of affection for Prataprudra. Prataprudra, but because he is he is a king, great king. So many materialist people are, surrounded, to the king. They're surrounding the king. They're having, so many materialistic activities. So when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was dancing. At one point of time, he just fell in the lap of Prataprudra. And then, in that, when he got up, he saw, oh, Chichi, I just touched with this materialistic person, he said. And then, he was trying to show that, how a sannyasi should not be having that close dealings with a materialistic person. So, after that, again, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he knows the heart of Prataparudra, how great devotee he is, such a wonderful divine qualities we discussed he is having. How he showed the mercy to Prataparudra later on?
Gave shawl.
He gave shawl, through whom he gave the mercy to Prataparudra. Yes, specific pastime is there. So when King Prataparudra's son came, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he took him, he hugged that son. So it is said, the son is the representative of the father. Now Srinivasati Prabhu is there, he is a representative of his father. In the same way, Gauranga is representative of Srinivasati Prabhu. So if someone has to show affection on Srinivasati Prabhu, show affection on Gauranga. So that way, through the son of the King Prataparudra, he gave the mercy to Prataparudra. He gave the shawl also. So like this, there are many, many deeper aspects in Chaitanya Charitamrita when we read. Hope Prabhuji will also take some sections in the coming classes for all of you. So it's already, what is the time, Prabhu? 8:43. We will end here. We all will take prasadam. Can we have just 2 minutes kirtan? We'll end with the 2 minutes kirtan. Yes, some questions. Yes. Yes, you are offering everything that you are doing. Yes. Yes. Krishna accepts whatever, even for example, you take this aspect of offering prasadam. If you are not having, as you said, if you are not having devotion and love, he doesn't accept. For example, Duryodhana gave offering to Krishna. With what mentality he gave? Cunning mentality. He want to show off. He gave chappan bhog, big plate, so many varieties. Did Lord accept? He didn't accept. And after that, what he did? He went to Vibhishan's house. Not Vibhishan, Vidura's house. Vidura's house. In Vidura's house, very simple food he has taken. There was nothing actually when Krishna went. Bananas he took, that's all. That to peel she gave. Out of love she forgot and she gave peel.